to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Local time is 1:49. Please stay seated until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turn off the fasten seatbelt sign. Use caution when opening the overhead bins to retrieve your personal items. If you need information about connecting flights, ground transportation, or baggage claim, Delta representatives leading this flight will assist you. On behalf of Delta Airlines, a Sky team member, and our co-share partners, thank you for flying with us today, and we look forward to seeing you on our future Delta flight. Have a great stay here in the Seattle area, or wherever your final destination may be. Thank you. Have a good day.
After about a, what was it, like 5.5 hour flight, just landed in Seattle. Interesting artwork on the glass windows.
And once again, for those who are to explore Delta Point 3318, our flight will be there in the flight 3.
We're not going to go too far.
This is my first time in the Seattle airport. We're trying to get to the light rail. Still kind of confused how the transit works in Seattle, because there's something called like Sound Transit that operates the rail, but then King County operates the bus system in downtown Seattle, and there's some type of Orca card that may somewhat link them together. Otherwise you have to pay like separate fares. But right now we're trying to walk toward the light rail station, which is a ways away. You can see they're advertising Discover Cruise Seattle at the Port of Seattle. There seems to be some type of hanging artwork up ahead here. I mean, off the top of my head, it looks like a bunch of either seashells or pipe connectors. You know, like those plastic PVC pipe connectors, although it's probably something else. I wonder if there's any signage that tells what it is. There's a lot more over there. I got some nice footage when we were landing in Seattle. Happened to be on the correct side of the plane to catch most of downtown Seattle. Not sure if I caught the Space Needle or not, but I saw the football stadium and baseball stadium. So hopefully that shows up nice and clear on this video. What's this laser thing going on here? Infinity column. I believe there are several concourses at the SeaTac Seattle Airport. This is the A concourse, or concourse A. Pretty wide hallways. I wonder what this is on the right. Exhibit undergoing maintenance. Looks like a mishmash of musical instruments and other toys. I'm sure usually it operates as like a big ball machine or something, but like the sign said, currently undergoing maintenance, and a similar one down here. Alright, I believe we're supposed to exit to baggage claim in order to go to the ground transportation. I don't know, should we peek to see what's over here? Let me think about it. So we exited to go to the baggage claim area, but now we're going to try to find where we go for the train. It looks like the signs are pointing to the right, so we'll just keep following that. Looks like down there they kind of have a sitting area amidst the rocks, and there's a little creek outside. According to the instructions, to get to the light rail, you go to Carousel 16. So we'll try to head that direction. The signs do also say the ground transportation is down here. Those are all the check-in areas. Which way? The up arrow here says link light rail. But then the arrow there says, I guess it does say make a left. But then this one, alright, it does say it, link light rail. Just going to try to keep following the arrows and trust that they're leading us the right way. So it says to make a left walkway to the link light rail.
Elevators are located throughout the terminal.
About 47 degrees right now in Seattle. On this Friday, March 11th, 2022. So initially the online instructions said to go to baggage carousel 16. What I'm going to assume is that, see how there's another tunnel over there that cuts over to the parking lot? Probably we could have walked to the inside all the way to baggage carousel 16. But this is an alternative route to walk through the parking garage. Same difference pretty much. The sign there continues to say link light rail. Alright, so now we've got arrows pointing that way for the rail. And then curving over to the right. Supposedly there is some type of shuttle that takes you closer, either a shuttle or a loop bus. But we're just doing the walking path version. Yeah, see right there? There's a free shuttle between the Link light rail and terminal that operates between 5 a.m. and midnight. I wonder if these machines are where you're supposed to buy your tickets. They don't look like they're very dusty and haven't been used. So hopefully there's other machines further on down. Whenever we return to the airport on Wednesday, we'll probably be backtracking and taking the same route going the opposite direction where these people are headed back toward the airport. I think we're getting closer, even though these windows are a little bit glazed over. I think just to the left of this turn is going to be where the train picks you up. It's supposed to run about every 10 minutes. So wouldn't be surprised if we missed one while we're trying to sort out our ticket situation. But the next one shouldn't be too far behind. In fact, there's not sure if you can see it through the gates, but looks like one of the link trains is coming right now. Yeah, I don't know if it's showing up through that mesh material. Interesting to see how you have all the traffic underneath it, and the rail is actually in the air. I thought the rail would be almost level with the ground. I wonder how far it goes like that, where it's driving up in the air on a bridge of sorts. Alright, so let's see here. We've got... Can we get an Orca card from here? Probably. So we'll go ahead and experiment with this. I just got an Orca card, so I filled it with a balance, and then you're supposed to tap it there. Fare paid. And then you're going to then go up and go to the actual train itself. And then when you get off the stop, you'll tap it at the exit station. So after we've tapped it, now we will go up the escalator and get ready to catch the next train. Earlier I said every 10 minutes, but the loudspeaker keeps saying that they run every 8 minutes. I can see one had just come, so we will wait a couple of minutes for the next one. And this direction is going to Seattle and Northgate.
Sound Transit does not tolerate harassment. stop, Tukwila International Boulevard.
Maybe a 45-minute train ride to downtown, and then there's another connecting bus to get to our particular hotel. So the total trip is supposed to be about an hour to get to our spot. And right now it's about, what time is it? 3:07 p.m. Pacific time. So now it looks like we're actually in between and level with the highway traffic. And this is a true like train track in between the highway. It's interesting because I've never really seen that where the train is cutting in between the highway, although it looks like we're about to go back up and elevate here. Now we're above them again. I assume that's the next station over there that we'll curve into. I'm not going to film the whole trip because otherwise my battery would die, but just wanted to give at least a little bit of a glimpse and perspective.
Now entering Tukwila International Boulevard. Exit to my right. Now entering Stadium. Exit to my left.
Alright, so we just got off the train from the airport. and got off at the University Street Station. So several of these stations are more so underground, I guess. Some are above ground, some are under. And from here to get to our hotel, we need to take another bus. Otherwise it would be, a little bit too far to walk. I mean, we could do it, but it'd be a waste of time. Now I need to find a little kiosk to scan my Orca card. Otherwise it'll charge you the full, like, here we go. So it only charged $3 instead of the full $3.50. Alright, so we just came from down there. There's also card readers here where you can scan. So they're in multiple places. Okay, let's get a quick glimpse of the train station. And then I wonder if after this escalator we'll be out on the street. Yep, looks like it. Big escalator. Immersed in downtown Seattle. We're gonna go ahead and gotta check Google Maps though and figure out which direction to go to catch the bus that I'm trying to get. So we just got off the bus, dropped us off at Republican Street, and then now the Mediterranean Inn should be somewhere on the left. So we'll go ahead and cross the street when the light changes. I know Seattle has as do many other cities, but Seattle also has an issue with a lot of people homeless and out on the streets. So on the bus ride here, I got to see quite a bit of that just in that small stretch that we were riding for. I was trying to make mental notes of that because those are areas where I prefer not to probably film things. Yes, this Mediterranean Inn will be where I'm staying for the first night, and then the following nights will be the hotel tied to the conference itself, or the Sheraton Grand. And of course, there's a Starbucks there, which is headquartered in Seattle. Looks like you've also got some type of cinema uptown over there.